Welcome to this week's Yes with Tamika and Marissa. I'm fantastic. Tamika, how are you?
Really, are you?
I am today. I'm about to talk
Who the hell starts a conversation, I'm fantastic, without saying...
Because you know what? I'm so excited to talk garbage. I'm fired up.
So, basically, it's a Wednesday.
Yep. How you doing?
Good.
How's your cough?
It's, comes and goes, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you know what I want to talk about today?
What?
Just desserts. Good for your ass.
Good for your ass.
Do you ever not be all too pleased with an individual, and then something happens to them and you're like, I didn't wish this, but
good for your ass.
But good for your ass.
Yeah. All the time.
All the time, right? One of these people that are on my list, I don't give them much thought, but whenever they come up, especially when they come up in a negative connotation, I'm like, good for your ass. Stacey Dash.
Good for her ass.
Good for her ass.
I used to like her too.
What?
Go ahead.
I don't understand what happened to her.
I think people like her tend to, first of all, she's beautiful. You know, she's only 52. I mean, she's 52. She's not, she looks like she's in her 30s.
Yeah. To be honest,
you know
she
who her
looks
cousin
like,
is, right?
She looks like she's in her 20s. Who?
Dame Dash.
I thought that was her brother. Oh, they're cousins?
They're cousins. Yeah.
Dame Dash. Okay. Well, Stacey Dash is the other half of Clueless.
The other half?
Yeah, because somebody might be like, who is Stacey Dash?
I thought she was Clueless.
She's, but it's two of them. What's Alicia?
Oh,
yeah, she is Clueless. But there's Alicia Silverstone, and then there's Stacey Dash.
Right. And then the one that passed away. I thought she was a big part of it.
Oh, yeah, Brittany Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace. With her rhinoplasty, but whatever.
Oh, right.
I messed up her face. She was so cute. Anyways, so Stacey Dash is an 80s icon, a cultural icon, and then I don't know what happened. She started talking.
You know, she's been around
forever.
Before Clueless. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, she's 52.
Yeah.
And it's like, the first time I was like, wow, I thought I was a fan.
Mm-hmm.
She did a movie with the Wayans brothers, two of the Wayans brothers. Money. You're gonna have to pull it up on your phone. I wish I would have remembered before I started speaking about it. But she did a movie with them, and she played Damon Wayans' love interest. And during this time, she was married or dating
Mo Money.
Mo Money. Okay. I always get that confused with Money Talks, which is Jennifer Lopez vehicular.
Manslaughter is what her career is.
Anyway,
can't
her
stand
career is far from a vehicular manslaughter. She cultivated that. She manipulated her career the way it's supposed to be, and it is what it is. Anyway, that's another story for another day. But anyways, so Stacey Dash used to date this singer named Christopher Williams, and they have a kid together. And I remember she was doing an interview on like BET back when they showed music videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The show was Video Soul. Anyway, it's weird how you remember certain things, but then other things like, where did we go last week? Anyway.
What you eat yesterday?
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, so I just, and she talked about how he was abusive. Like, I'm like, wow, she really going in. But I respected her
for being open and honest and speaking out.
Shoot to like last year, and she's like going in, like politically, but she sounds real stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you can disagree with somebody and be like, wow, they're making some valid points. AKA Anna Navarro.
Oh.
You know, me and her disagree a lot politically, but like humankind, and you can disagree with someone politically on certain things and still have respect for them.
Yeah.
Listening to Stacey Dash, you're like, what the fuck happened?
That's like me and Lieutenant Colonel Awesome. We don't always agree politically, but
and you shouldn't.
No, we don't have to. But he speaks with respect, and he gives, well, why do you feel that way? Explain your point, and I'm going to give you a counterpoint. It's not like, well, you're dumb, He doesn't do that.
Right.
So, like, you don't have to agree with a lot of people.
Right.
But you know what? You have to be open to a conversation in respect.
Right.
And with respect. Homegirl, not so much.
So go into a little bit of let me just say, I brought up the Christopher Williams thing because I know you're going to speak on the latest, why we're talking about Stacey Dash. But back in the 80s, she was talking about how he used to beat her up.
Yeah.
And she left him. He was the father. It's like she never mentioned him by name, but she was like the father of my son. It's like,
yeah,
oh my God, my son.
Yeah.
But I guess it was whatever.
Whatever.
Shoot to 2019 the other day.
Stacey Dash was arrested for domestic battery, but her husband bailed her out. FYI.
Christopher Williams was sitting here somewhere like this bitch.
This dummy.
So what do you want to? So you just deserved. So why do you feel like that's good for her ass?
You know why? Because she's one of those people that believes she is above it. She believes that she skates in and out of things a thread. She believes that
you from what
I gather,
right.
Obviously I haven't broken bread with her. Mm-hmm. And if I had the opportunity, I probably wouldn't anyway. She believes that she's unaffected by the plight of the world. And I believe that she weaves in and out of situations as though she doesn't have to answer for them. She can go on Fox News and spit fire and then not have to come back to the culture and I need an answer. I need to understand where you're coming from.
I don't understand how this. Where did it change? Remember she was in Kanye West video?
Yeah. But the way she speaks about the culture, it's like okay, first of all, you can have all the fire that you want. You can you can have an opinion on anything and we don't have to agree. But come at me with respect and just tell me why. Don't just tell me I'm an uneducated animal.
Right.
And then keep it going. No, you're going to have to answer to the culture for this. You need to understand. You need to tell me why. And good for her ass. She wants to fight and square off. Then you're going to ask, is going to get arrested.
Right.
But, and then cry about it.
I don't know. There's something about her that, like, like on social media, whenever, like, this is especially, like, black social media, black Twitter, they like to call it.
Right.
Whenever somebody in the black community does something that black people don't agree with, we're always like, we're going to trade you for, like, Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
So, in the arrest warrant, she put that she was white. Stacey Dash.
Well, a cop did... Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, I don't know if she said it, but in the arrest warrant, it said that she was white. So my thing is, back to social media, I'm like, y'all traded her a long time ago. So what do you care? Mad?
Why are you mad? Well, a cop made a statement to say that that's just there is an error in the arrest report. She didn't claim that. They don't know what happened on the formal arrest report, but on the initial, it is an error. Because you know what I'm telling you, I don't know what transpired.
That went from bad. That little thing right there made it even worse.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that the cop came in. So imagine.
But why did he? But here's the thing, though. Here's where I get a little like, I'm not sure I believe this cop. Because the cop admitted
Cops
that they're.
Don't lie.
No, but here's the thing. Because I'm looking at the language. He stated that there is an error on the initial report. The county made a statement to say there's only a few drop-down menus as they're filling out the report because there's certain things that are like, you just fill in a bubble to get these things initial. And then once you're at the precinct, it's a formal report. He did not state that he put her down as white. But he made a statement that she didn't declare herself as white.
That makes no sense
no sense to me, which tells me that
unless it's something where you have to change, where fields are pre-populated and you have to make a change.
But this is a written, and then he has to do handwriting first, then it's populated, and then the formal is the whole handwriting, the whole formal
the
dictation.
One that we see it's not written, it's actual.
Oh,
it's a printout. It's not like a handwritten W. It's a printout.
Oh, you wouldn't see that because that goes with the police officer. No, but I'm not quite sure about because they have theirs and then they have to do their initial.
But that's what I'm saying. Whatever they released to the public was not a written one. It was a
so we don't know exactly who put that.
Right.
But my curiosity is
It does. It would. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. My curiosity with that is, while he said she didn't declare herself as white, he said he didn't come out and be like, no, I put that down. That's what I thought. So somewhere along the lines that's what happened. I personally, Marissa Salas, my opinion is that somewhere along the line that she didn't walk in as the culture because she didn't want the culture heat that came with it. She wanted to walk in as something else and get that heat. Because there's a few different hues that walk away unscathed when they walk into.
But she had to know. This is why the only logical thing that I could get behind is that when she gets to the police station,
right,
the husband is also there who happens to be white, and the assumption is made that his wife that has been brought in is also white.
Yeah.
As they're filling out the information, they're trying.
We had this conversation before, didn't we? About you don't have control how somebody views you.
Right.
You only have control of what you put out there.
Right.
So I don't think I had this conversation with you. I had a conversation with somebody at my place of employment. And what I said to them was
your PO?
My PO. Yeah, my place of employment, my PO. And I love Edgar Allan Poe.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
So what I said was, I can't control how the universe sees me and my minority kids. And it was like, but you're not. And I go, how am I not? They're like, but you're Italian.
No, I didn't have this conversation with you.
I went, no, I'm not. And they're like, oh, but come on, with that last name, with the way you look. And I'm like, well, my last name is very general, but be that as it may, motherfucker. I've never claimed that. You know, I speak Spanish. I've talked to you about Puerto Rico ad nauseum when you want to talk about Puerto Rico. She's like, yeah, but nobody looks at you or your kids that way. And I said, yeah, I can't control how you view me because you're going to look at me what makes you most comfortable. I'm giving you something that you're like, wow, that one's going to be like me because I'm comfortable with that one. That one's non-threatening. And she's like, oh yeah, maybe. I hadn't thought of that. But nobody looks at you like a minority, so why are we having this conversation? I go, just so you can have some education. So you can go into the world without pretenses. So you can, next conversation you have with someone else, you don't go with the checklist, all right, female, just like me, speaks like me, like me, because they might not be like you,
right?
But they're bringing something to the table that's still beautiful.
What you feel is like you is surface stuff, but as human beings, we are beyond what shows up in the presence.
Yes,
we're more than that. But unfortunately, most people don't care to know about that.
Yeah,
I can't tell you how many times. I know we're getting off the subject as usual, but
isn't it usually me?
Well, you're the one that started talking about pretenses and your
because it has to do with my Puerto Ricanness. No, but it has to do with Stacey Dash, like you said, with her husband being there.
Right.
It could have been someone's perception of her.
Right.
And not what she put out
when
there.
They're filling out the paperwork. Right.
Yeah. So anyway, go ahead.
I've had a situation where I have friends for a long period of time, including you, who find out something about me that they never knew, and it's not like it's a secret. It just comes out in a conversation in a group, and it's like, how come I didn't know that?
Oh, like when I found out that you play the oboe, and it was like 10 years deep. It was
not the oboe, it was the viola.
The viola, which was like 10 years deep into our friendship.
Right.
And I was like, I had umbrage to this.
And so it stuff like that, whether the viola helps to create a deeper perception of a person or not, there's things about people, whether you find out, something from their childhood,
right,
or whatever the case may be. And so I think like when people make an assumption about another person based on who they're with or what they look like, right, they devalue themselves and they do a disservice to others. And so this police officer, if he or she did in fact look at Stacey Dash's husband,
right,
and make a perception about who, because she had his last name, right, Stacey Dash whatever, like a dash, she's using Dash as a middle name. So if the person that's doing the report and he's standing there, and she's like, oh, just assume that he's with a white woman,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay.
That's funny because it's like,
and I believe that could happen.
There is what do you call that? Oh my gosh. Reporting. What's the word I'm looking for? Like when you have to put ethnicity, race, gender, all that stuff. You have the option to say I don't self-identify, but there are some governing bodies that the person taking the information has to put something.
Right.
So it has to be an assumption. Like I don't know how it is now, but back in the day on mortgage reporting, you could say I don't want to self-identify, but when I put this to the bank, I have to. Right. I have to put in what I think, but there was a toggle to say that I filled out that reporting, not you. You chose to not self-identify.
Right.
But they needed those numbers for government, whatever.
Don't need them. They really don't need them.
Well,
they just want to remind people who's oppressed and who the fuck is not.
Well, I think it also has to do with under my reign, there were more minority home ownerships than there were the year before. But anyway, be that as it may, I remember there were times where I might not agree with what another person, because I represented the bank, so I'm talking to an officer and I'm like, I don't know if I agree with this, what you took from this conversation. And they're like, why? And I'm like, well, did you notice that they use words that are not typical to this region? Did you notice that maybe the last name? No. Okay. Well, did you notice that when they were on the phone with their families, they were talking in another language? Or a deeper accent here and there? No. Well, but that's not what they look like. Okay. Well, that's what you want to put. I have to take it.
Right.
I can't change that. But it's an odd thing. But like I said, you can't control how people see you. You can only control what you put out there.
I remember one of your relatives talking about the last name Williams. That's a black name.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I was just like looking, and she was dead ass. She was dead ass, like, you know.
Like, yeah.
But this person, you know, you for the most part, you always take everything she says with a grain of salt. You just laugh.
Yeah.
But then you laugh, and when you go home, you're like, people think like she's not
alone.
Right. And then it's funny because just this week, what's her name? Michelle Williams,
right,
the singer from Destiny Child. She posted the video. And she's like, I am not Michelle Williams, the actress that just won an Emmy Award. Congratulations to her, but could y'all stop throwing all this hate to me about her speech? I agree with her about the women should have equal pay, but you know, this, like, leave her alone. That ain't me. Leave me alone. I'm not her. She is not me. I am the singer. She is the actress. It was like,
oh my
and
God.
It's like, you can have the same. You could have the same, like, last name. You know what I mean? You can have the name. You can have the same last name. You can be white, black, Hispanic.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, when it comes to America, we've all been given names. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
You know, so.
It's not what I would chose. It's probably not what your grandfather or great-grandfather came here with anyway.
Right, exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
We're all in a plight.
Exactly.
Give respect to the people that deserve the respect.
Exactly. So
we've all benefited from immigration.
Yes.
So.
Well, I haven't. I want my 40 acres and a mule. And you know what really bothers me? Whenever this is my own personal, like, I need to get over it.
Get on your soapbox, girl.
It really annoys me when black people sell their homes.
Why?
Because it's like, people work for that. Like, what are you doing? Property is key.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes.
When they start selling their property, like, no, I just take the money. It's like,
no, don't do that.
What are you doing? You know?
You need to build generational
crazy.
wealth.
I don't know. It's like crazy. And so I just, you know.
You know what else I think too? I think we've touched on this before, because you use the word reparations, and of course I'm gonna go on a tangent and she's gonna reel me in later. Don't worry about it. I think about.
All right, that's enough. No.
No, shut up. I think about no one minds when other ethnicities get reparations, but the but the one
yes.
the one that's promised and occasionally brings it up, why is it such a bother? America created Israel and stole land yet again and gave it to somebody, and now there's nothing but fighting in the top 3 religions of the world, fighting in their holy lands. Okay, we give reparations to so many ethnicities, and it's okay, but when black people make mention of it, just make mention of it.
You get Mitch McConnell. We gave you Obama. That motherfucker said, we gave you Obama.
We gave you. You didn't give me shit. He worked for that.
You have no idea how much statements like that piss me off.
Or you know how what we're still doing to Native Americans? We live on Long Island, and it's very heavily populated with Native Americans. And we have this big shrine, the Shinnecock Shrine, where other ethnicities look at it as a billboard, and they're saying it's an eyesore and it's inappropriate, it shouldn't be there. But we've taken away Native Americans' right to hold land outside of their own, get loans. So how do you build? How do you work? I gave you land, but you're not also giving me access to the same tools as everyone else to create a better environment to the land.
I think it's hilarious. Long Island of all places, won't let the Shinnecock Indians, Native Americans, build a casino.
Yeah.
Jake's, no problem.
Oh, no problem.
We're going to give money to the community.
It goes to the community. But it doesn't go to the community. No. It goes to an enclave of Islandia. But, they ain't doing shit with that money.
No.
So,
it's just...
And first, the fuck all, didn't they deserve their own land? We are not supposed to say whatever they can do. It's emancipated property. How the fuck are you going to tell somebody what to do with their own effing land?
It's because it's America. Did you see, my mother was telling me, she was telling me about, we're all over the place, but thanks a lot, Stacey Dash, with your I'm white, I'm black, I'm arrested for domestic violence, but I was a victim of domestic violence. Okay, on how apropos, she gets arrested for domestic violence on the first day of Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
How appropriate.
Doing great. Conservative, my ass. So did you see the video? I'll see if I can post it, of the guy in a Huntington Village, New York, Long Island.
Yes.
Pizzeria.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then after they interview the customers, are we stepped in, but there was nobody stepping in.
There was nobody stepping. Oh, so let me set the stage.
Yeah, go ahead.
There were Hispanic men at a pizzeria behind the register, working, earning their keep, and a customer came in and just spewed anything and everything you can think of, but still wanted his food with no spit and decent service. So I'm not sure how that, but all the workers composed themselves, but and kept it as professional as they could. But my thing was, everybody had a camera phone, but nobody stepped in. This guy's yelling.
He should have been escorted out of there.
You're yelling at someone, being disrespectful. Even if you believe that another ethnicity is beneath you, fine. But what about common courtesy? Fine. No common courtesy. He's hurling the most vile, racist things you can think of. But okay, yeah, take your camera phone out. All right.
Welcome to America. Everybody got something to say afterwards. I wonder if I would have said anything. Sometimes the thing too, people are scared. We live in an era now where people will pull out a knife, a gun, and kill you. Yeah. Just because you said stop.
It is scary.
So I can't always judge. Yeah. When people sit by, but why not call the cops or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Let the professionals handle it. Yeah, call the cops. You got a phone in your hand anyway. Can you put pause on the record?
Right.
I don't know. Everybody doesn't have to knuckle up. I get that.
Yeah, I'm
not looking to get punched in the face for nobody. But at the same time, I know that I have intervened when there has been a certain level of disrespect. Right. Where it's just to try to bring the tension down. Right. Just smooth out hey.
And usually it only takes one person to do it, and then everybody will be like, yeah. But nobody, the thing too, people this is Huntington, this doesn't happen.
Yeah, it
You must
happens
have just moved to
everywhere.
Huntington.
You stupid ass. It hasn't happened to
Long
you
Island.
because it hasn't happened to you.
Right.
Blonde hair.
You don't care.
Blue eyes.
This is Long Island. This is what people can pretend all they want, but this is what Long Island is made of.
Yeah,
if you
unfortunately.
go online and you read articles about different parts of Long Island where there's an arrest or something like that, you read the comments from people that live on Long Island,
Yeah.
and it will disgust you.
What's crazy is like, you know how like I've been asked like, oh, what happened? And I'm like, I'm an asshole. When I give details, I'm very thorough. I like to set a stage, but I'm also an a-hole because I have a feeling like let's see where this person's go. Oh, somebody broke in and stole such and such, or they, well, what did they look like? I don't know, tall. No, but like, I hate to say it. Were they black? And I'm like, then why'd you say it?
Right.
I get like I like to make people feel uncomfortable. Number one, I think it's funny,
Right.
but I also just want to highlight what you just asked me.
Right. You know what's so funny? Because I meant to mention this earlier when you were talking about when you have to fill out like a survey or something like that. I saw something on social media the other day. They said if there was no racism and if you don't look at race, then why is it always a question in a questionnaire?
Always.
If you don't see race and it doesn't matter,
then don't take that off.
why are you asking me?
Take it off.
In every facet of life.
Yeah.
You get a job, what is your race?
Mm-hmm.
You even if you fill out like for a free burger at McDonald's.
Yeah.
What's your ethnicity?
And
now they don't even say black, white, or black, Caucasian, Hispanic. They'd be like Hispanic, non-black.
Yes.
You notice that?
Yes, because now there is acknowledgement to Afro-Latino heritage, but it's
shout out to Evelyn Lozado.
I love her.
I can't stand her.
Do you?
I what?
I'm saying you can't stand her,
no,
really?
I can't stand her.
Really?
You must not be watching Basketball Wives this season.
No, I'm not.
Okay, there you go.
I just do love her though. She's just so fucking salty as shit though.
Used is a very powerful word. I've never used to love her. I don't like that. But, she Afro-Latino.
She's Afro-Latina.
Okay.
Oh, no, hold up. I'm thinking of somebody else.
I'm like, I don't know anybody that ever liked Evelyn.
No, that's homegirl Ocho Cinco's.
That's Evelyn.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of somebody else. Oh, my God.
I'm getting your Afro-Latinos mixed up?
I am.
Who are you
All four of them.
Sunny Hostin from The View.
No.
Huh?
Oh my God.
Who are you thinking of? Now I need to know. Come on.
Homegirl she used to be on
talk show.
Like radio. Street something.
Street. Oh, on Hot 97.
Yes.
Lisa Evers.
Yes. Thank you.
She's Afro-Latino.
Oh,
I thought she was just Latino.
Oh,
I thought she was white. To be honest, Evers.
Lisa, hold on, let me Google this shit.
You getting every,
No, because she used to be also on TV.
Yeah, on big street sweepers or something like that.
This bitch is Afro-Latina.
Lisa Evers? You need to Google her.
Her ghetto ass eyebrows? No way.
Yeah, she's a New Yorker. She's probably Guatemalan.
Guatemalan.
I need to know what her ethnicity
Let's
is.
see.
I need to know.
Street Soldiers, that's what it was called.
I need to know what her. Born in Chicago. She ain't no Afro-Latino.
She's Afro-Latino.
Or Latina. I need to know, like, do they...
Hold on, let's see. Ethnicity.
We're spending 5 minutes looking up Lisa Evers.
She Afro-Latina.
She is not, home.
With them eyebrows?
What? So only Afro-Latinas.
No, I'm being an idiot. Calm down.
She ain't popular enough for there to be something about her ethnicity.
Yeah. No.
I think she's just there's a lot of white people that are just, down for the culture.
Okay.
Whatever culture that might be. Look at Rachel.
She has her ethnicity down as American.
Well, there you go.
But maybe that's
I've never met a Spanish person that didn't be like, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Dominican. Like, Spanish people are proud of that, and that's as they should be.
But she's part of that. She's part of that bracket of Because I'm good for that too. She's part of the bracket that does the I'm American.
Well, yeah, there are members of your family. We had this conversation
Yes,
about that.
yes. I was born here, I'm American. That bitch is Puerto Rican. That bitch is Afro-Latina. That bitch is black Puerto Rican. Look, there's no way them eyebrows is not black Puerto Rican. I'm just saying. She could call herself American. Whatever.
Let's end this on the white girl. What's her name? Stacey Dash.
Stupid.
So we started off saying like
good
she
for
got
your
her
ass.
just desserts.
Yes.
This is good for your ass. To be arrested
for domestic battery and then bailed out by the dude she fucked up. Okay.
On the first day.
She mollywopped her dude.
On the first day of domestic violence awareness month.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
I want to go to. Yep, that's trending. Oh, this is why I'm so hyped up for today's show. Another person I can't stand. So, reason number 5,628 why I hate Justin Timberlake.
Hate's a powerful word.
And I genuinely hate him. I think he's a terrible human.
Really?
I do. I think he's a terrible human. But I'll be rocking his song every once in a while. But whatever.
Cry me a river. Get on with it.
He was walking hand in hand with Jessica Biel for Paris Fashion Week. And one of those, you know how YouTubers now are trying to be all funny, quote unquote, attacked him, grabbed his leg, and he was like pulling him back. But what does Justin Timberlake do? He keeps holding hands with Jessica Biel and pulls her back. Pulls her almost like, he didn't go to the floor, but as the guy's like pulling on his leg, he was tugging at Jessica Biel. Bitch is wearing like 20-inch heels, a pencil skirt.
Did she fall too?
No, but she like teeter-tottered.
Because she's a woman.
She's a fucking boss ass.
I'm a lady.
She teeter-tottered and pulled her arm away, and then like somebody else came to intervene. Listen, I'm not a rough rider. I'm not roughing stuff here. But if my dude don't let go of my effing hand and mollywop the fuck out of some dude who just grabbed his leg, didn't even square off with him, grabbed his leg like a toddler does. You know how like they grab your leg to like as you're leaving? And can't mollywop or just like let go of my hand and handle his business, because he doesn't have to escalate the situation. Oh, no.
Justin Timberlake has never proven himself to be anybody that you're like, wow, that's a man.
Never.
I mean, wasn't he dating Jessica Biel? Jessica Biel, that's her name, right?
His
the
wife.
same time as not Gwyneth.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Which is why she moved on to a real man.
A younger man. And isn't he the same one that let Janet Jackson sink and swim?
Yep.
After
and
the
he's
Super Bowl?
the same one who kissed and told with Britney Spears.
Exactly.
That guy. Capitalized on the situation to sell records and made a video with a lookalike. That guy. Yeah.
But damn if he don't make some good songs.
He did bring sexy back.
But you speaking of Paris Fashion Week, it's like there's a lot of things that seems to happen every year. You saw the footage with Gigi Hadid.
Yeah.
With the,
she's like,
you coming these people out
there?
You
coming this way, bitch.
Like, that's the kind of friend I need. She's willing to get smacked.
Yeah, she really was.
What are we gonna do, right? Like, I will.
Like,
I can take. Like, she took it upon her. Where's security?
You don't know.
She's like bound. It was not even her show. Like, it wasn't her clothing on.
Yeah.
Like,
she was walking the show.
Right. And she's like, you gotta go. You ain't gotta go home, but you
can't stay here.
She really took matters into her own hand. I'm like, see, this is why everybody wants to be friends with her.
Yeah.
That's the kind of, you want a bitch that's gonna be in your crew that's like, all right, just sit down, I got this.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm that friend.
You're definitely that friend.
I'm like, for the most part. I'm only going so far.
You already told me you ain't ride or die. You got questions.
Yeah.
You already told me that.
I'm only riding and dying to certain extent. I'm just saying. I got a 401k. Like, I'm not going to jail and like leaving my money. I'm not going to court.
No.
But I'm not gonna. When I'm angry, it's not pretty.
No.
Because it's just.
I don't think I've ever been that angry though. I don't know if I'm that friend. I don't know.
If I'm angry, I've been angry. I've been angry to the point like I fought. I know what I'm capable of, don't push me. Don't put me in the position where I have
Right.
to. And don't come at my friends or my family, like for real, on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be pretty. I hold my tongue so much.
You
have no
do.
idea. I
No,
really
I
hold
know.
my tongue
I know.
a lot.
You do.
And so Justin Timberlake is whack. He's the guy that will push his wife in front of a train just to, he's like, oh,
Ugh.
I got a reunion and
Ugh.
sing, but I want to be paid the most.
Ugh.
You know, I'm gone.
Ew.
You know, just saying.
I would like.
Get the.
But
I'm trying to infiltrate song titles in there. Gone.
No, I get it.
I'm
just
sure
like-
you're paying attention.
No, I'm always paying attention.
Are you though?
But it's for him it's bye bye bye, bitch. You know.
Yeah. Holla. Holla. I can't stand you right now.
I don't know. I don't know what my definition of a man is. I don't know. I can't give you 10 points and say this is what they have to fulfill. I don't know. But I can tell you if my dude has another grown-ass man holding his leg like a toddler and he's not letting go of me because his punk ass is pulling me back while I'm wearing 20-inch heels and a pencil skirt, I might have to fucking fight him.
Like, I remember that footage of Will Smith. People called him homophobic. I don't think it had anything to do with homophobia. Remember the guy
He violated
kissed
his fucking mouth.
him? Right.
Do you know fucking herpes
I'm
and
gonna
shit?
punch you the fuck out too.
He violated his mouth. It has nothing to do with homophobia.
And to me, that's like, okay, Will to me is like, he's super dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you follow him on social media, like, he obviously makes his wife happy. But
Yeah.
so, like, you know that a woman is happy when she's like in the corner with a smirk.
Cackling at your dumb ass.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's like, this idiot. But she's
Yeah.
like, that's my dude though.
That's my
Don't
dude,
fuck
yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
And you know the dude is right when her friends are there too. He ain't got no friends. Her friends are his friends.
I love it. I love it.
I want to do like Will Smith. And he paid. And he's philanthropic.
That's my definition
That's my
of
dude
it.
right now.
That's my
You know, he
definition.
been broke. He squandered his money and learned how to, as Sierra said, level up.
Level up. Level up.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Russell Wilson, that's my dude.
Could you imagine being the asshole that's got to look at Russell Wilson raise your child and love the woman that was willing to love you anyway, and then them prosper? Oh,
Prosper in so much in a way that the son, your son,
shining,
is
shining.
loving
him. What does that feel like?
I don't know. It's gotta suck though.
Oh,
some
well.
kind of level, you know?
Yeah.
It's gotta suck. But nothing sucks as much as being married to, I assume, to Justin Timberlake. 'Cause that mofo.
That mofo is trash.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
he's kind of, you know,
He's
like
so
if I
gone.
was, if I
He's
was
so
with
gone.
him, it'd just be like, you know, no strings attached. Let's just, you know,
It's so gone. Yep.
gone. Bye, 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 as you would say.
Well, homie,
Yeah.
here's to the men that are not trash and the bitches that'll mollywop a motherfucker.
Right.
Homie, I love you.
Love you more.
You're enough.
How was your birthday? Before we close it out.
My birthday was
Now that you're in your 41st year.
amazing. It was so typically me. Truthfully, I feel like the universe made it right. Let me set the stage. I had a surprise 40th birthday party.
Dinner.
Dinner, yes,
I wouldn't
dinner.
call it a party, but
No, it was not a party. I walked in, sat down, had to leave, and violently vomited. And
maybe you were nervous.
maybe. But like that, though?
You ever get nervous and your stomach is just not right? You just got to keep going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like butterflies, like true butterflies.
Yeah. Yeah, my stomach wasn't feeling right
The
earlier,
next day
though.
you were like, hey, what's going on?
I was popping. It was popping. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful because my homie held back my hair.
Oh, I thought you were saying the party.
No. Talk about ride or die. This bitch was like, oh, I'm not leaving you.
And that's not the worst I've ever done. That's not the nicest thing I've ever done. For me, I feel like I proved my friendship when you threw up in my hand. and I let it.
Yes.
Well, you didn't throw up in my hand, but I caught
part of it as I was trying to get it into a little
doggy
bag.
bag, yeah.
Doggy bag.
And I didn't, shame you or anything.
No.
And I feel like that is the epitome of a friendship. I feel like that's the epitome.
Yeah.
So.
Agreed. Well, homie, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You're enough.
I might know.
We're both in our 40s.
Welcome. Well,
I look good as fuck. I feel great as fuck. You don't have to agree. I don't give a shit if you don't agree.
Right.
It's how I feel.
That's you know what? That's what being 40 is all about.
Exactly.
Fuck them all. It's about me, my needs, my desires.
Yes.
I'm up on top of this hill, down from here.
Down. And you know what?
What?
I don't have it. My dude ain't Justin Timberlake.
There you go.
Winning.
Winning.
Where can they catch us?
Yes 18
on Instagram and
Twitter. Facebook, the Yes Podcast, iTunes,
Spotify,
YouTube,
tune in,
Google Play Music.
I
said that. See, you broke up the. We're
my
supposed
gosh.
to be on.
I know, a back and forth banter.
Podbean,
my mind's a blank. Whatever.
All right.
It's popping. Bye.
Oh wow. Bye.
Oh hey, no. I gotta figure out a sign off.
What is the sign?
Moisturize.
Goodbye. I hate you right now. Oh, bye, y'all.